the Mormons, the Jehovah Witnesses, every single person, because what we could relate to and relate with is the effects of all that which now provide for us. So we now look for our dependence on that which we can relate with in this tangible realm. But this tangibility has its dependence on him who has no relation with all that which is physical. It's allegorically stating from his premise, because we could only from an analogous perspective relate to God. It's not equivocal or univocal. Our talk is not the same nor totally different, because if it's equivocal or analog or univocal, that means we can't understand God. But it's analogous. It's like. Is what is similar. So now we could relate to God. And this universe, how we know that God is, because it's not that the universe has any type of relationship with God in its being, or we have any relationship with God with our being, because we have no relationship with God externally. God is related to us by extension. Not from his perspective, not internally, but from an external relationship. We don't have an internal relationship with God, because God is and God don't change, and God has always been. We now are created being, and we have an external relationship with him. So now we are dependent on him. And how we know that he is not like the world, because we know the world is changing. The world is evolving in the true sense of that word. So now we can only apprehend God based upon the existence of all things that are present. So we know God is, and we can say existence belongs to him. But he doesn't exist. We exist. He is. And that which is has no need to exist, because we have a need to exist, because we had a what? A beginning. And we can relate existence to God because we know things exist. But God is not in existence. God is. But we could relate existence to God because he is. But it's not that he exists. No! So when we begin to see who he is, we now could bow and say, Hashem, Barak, Olam, God of the universe. Amah, Baraka. We bless you. Because his basar in Yeshua has been broken for us. So now what he's saying, as we are about to take communion today, know that everything that Yeshua did on that night that he was betrayed, he is replaying in every Judaic person's mind. He didn't come to change your religion. He didn't come to change your culture. What he came to do? To make everything concrete, certain and firm, that what he or what was taught, he is now solidifying it in who? Himself. So now you ought to what? Solidify it in your action. So now what he's saying, let your action follow what? Him. And what he promised you is what he went through, you are going to what? You're going to go through it too. And you got to do it willingly. 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 No one will like you. No one will give you anything that you just so think you deserve. This world isn't fair. And I close by this. The greatest act in history that was ever performed, the greatest wicked act, who could tell me what it was? The most gruesome, devastating act ever took place upon the face of this earth is what?
Like crucifixion?
the crucifixion of Yeshua. But yet still out of this gruesome, most destructive, most inhumane act, what came out of it? What came out of it? Beauty. Beauty. You know the beauty? Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, you remember Jeffrey Dahmer? Who's Jeffrey Dahmer? He's a killer.
Serial killer.
A serial killer. And you know what he said? You know what he said? I don't deserve to live. However, that which has been done for me, I will spend my life in prison because who Yeshua is mind changing, and every person's mind is individual.